Hello and welcome to Mind Mental Insights from News and Daily Life. I'm Nivedita Singh. I'm a mental health coach and I specialize in neuro-linguistic programming and law of attraction. I've worked across with many children and families and people in general. And one thing which was very common was the external events which affect the mental health of people. So, the intention to start this series is, as I shared in the introduction video, it is just to understand whatever headlines we see or we come across daily or in day-to-day lives, what exactly is behind it. The topic for today is something very close to our hearts, and it is something which is repeating every now and then. It is just all around us, but we only try to skip the news when it is not something which is directly affecting us. Yet the problem is very grave. So I'm talking about the suicides which we see after every exam results. Though the headline was about exam results, but the real story was something else. So what if I told you that it was not the marks on the report card which affected or which resulted in what happened? In whichever news you take, I will not specifically point out the news headlines about any child or about any family, but whichever news you take, there is a story behind that unfortunate incident that happened. We might have evolved from, शर्मा जी का बेटा ये करता है, गुप्ता जी का बेटा वो करता है, तुम क्या कर रहे हो या तुम किसी लायक नहीं हो. वी मे नॉट बी स्पीकिंग टू आवर किड्स इन दैट वे. लेकिन सच में क्या हमारी सोच बदली है? कहीं ना कहीं ये कंपैरिजन, कहीं ना कहीं ये एक्सपेक्टेशन हमने अपने बच्चों से खत्म ही नहीं करी. Every year in India, there are so many news which we get to hear after results of exams like NEET or JEE या कोई भी कॉम्पिटिटिव एग्जाम होता है. वी कुछ न्यूज में आता है, बहुत कुछ न्यूज में नहीं भी आता है, लेकिन ये होता है. एंड व्हाई इज दिस हैपनिंग? इज इट just the number on the report card that matters? Unfortunately, no. It is something else. Now imagine there's too much hype about the board exams, about the entrance exams. I'm not saying that it is incorrect. I'm not saying that children don't need the guidance or the push to be good at what they are meant to do until a certain age. It's not that they don't need to study or they don't need someone to push them to study, but there is a way of doing it. Just after anyone appears for any exam, any child, immediately after that, people around him, parents at home, in one way or the other, the question is always that कैसा रहा एग्जाम, कितने मार्क्स आ जाएंगे, कौन सा कॉलेज मिलेगा. You know, it is something that we are not believing in them. We are not letting them be. We are just hovering around them in their world and trying to show that, there is a certain expectation attached. And if it doesn't happen, to kahin na kahin, your worth is being questioned. So basically, the numbers equal to the worth of a child. And this is exactly the reason where if they fail or if they perform below what the expectation is, they feel that their worth is gone. The worth of the life that they are blessed with is gone. And such things result in these suicides. So I want to share today. I'm not saying that we can prevent it completely. We can make the change across the world, across the society, across even India for that matter. All I'm saying is let's just try to understand what goes on within a child's brain when they are appearing for exams. or when they are under that performance pressure, whatever they're going through is there. We are not sharing it. We may be the enablers. We may be providing them the best of facilities to study, to do whatever they can do at their best. बट स्टिल जो करना है वो वही कर रहे हैं, उनके अंदर ऑलरेडी वो चीजें चल रही हैं. सो कैन वी मेक थिंग्स लिटिल इजियर फॉर देम? Let's not let's not put the pressure of self worth equals to the number of numbers that they get. That is a conditional self worth. Would we like to be judged like that? No. Did we like to be judged like that? Even if we say कि हाँ हमारे टाइम पे हमें करना पड़ा, हमारे ऊपर प्रेशर था, ये था. Did you like it? Did you like 10 people asking you about how you're performing? No, right? So why do we do it to our kids? Let's be honest, like we as parents, we feel that हम बहुत मेहनत कर रहे हैं. We are, we are helping our kids to dream big. Maybe that's not their dream. Maybe they just want to be the best version of themselves and not the best version which you want them to be. So it's very important that the trigger of such thoughts are not coming from where we are expecting them to perform in a certain way. So today I want to share one quick framework. As I said, I'm going to keep these videos quite very small so that I know people are used to the 30-second reels now, but please understand that these are topics which need your time, which need your attention. So I'll not make it too lengthy. I just want to emphasize on one framework which we can implement, which we can keep in our mind to help these kids feel free wherever they are, whatever they are doing. So, this framework is called the REAL framework. Let them be real. And this is an acronym for the framework I want to share today. First is recognize emotions before results. Whenever someone gets their results, whenever a child around you or in your family gets their results, what is the first thing you say? कितना आया? उसके कितने आए? कितना आया कितने आए वो पता चल जाएगा. But understand the emotion of the child. How are you feeling is very important before how much did you score. So please understand what is the emotion that the child is going through so that you partner with them in that. They understand कि हाँ कितना आया बाद में आता है, मैं उसके बारे में क्या फील कर रहा हूँ या कर रही हूँ वो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज आई एम इम्पॉर्टेंट more than the numbers that I have secured. So recognize emotions. Second is encourage effort and not the results. Maybe you see that a child is studying day and night, they are doing best of what they can, but still the score is low. Appreciate the effort. Vice versa, if they are not putting in enough efforts according to you, still, even if they are disciplined, even if they are putting 10% of what you expect, they are doing something. Once you start, uh, you know, praising the efforts, they partner with you in being responsible. So, in the first one, when you were partnering with them in understanding their emotions, you were approaching and you were making a bond to make them feel stronger. In the second part, when you are encouraging the efforts, you are partnering with them in being responsible. They will understand that okay मैं इतना कर रहा हूँ but they are showing their belief in me, so let me be more responsible, let me put in more efforts, शायद मैं better कर सकता हूँ. So understand that partnering is very important when we talk about conscious parenting, when we talk about situations which can go bad, but we are making the right intervention at right time to make situations better. Third, in the real framework is accept mistakes as learning opportunities. Give them the space. All of us make mistakes. Some way or the other, maybe as parents also, they have a certain expectation from us. We are doing to our best capability, but still we are lacking somewhere as per their expectation. So let's appreciate that. Let's uh, keep that space for mistakes to happen, because every mistake is a lesson learned, and then opportunities keep coming. These lessons would help you uh, get the best out of those future opportunities. There's always time. Right things come at the right times. And the last and very important in this framework is love unconditionally. हम तब सेलिब्रेट करेंगे जब आप टॉप करोगे, हम तब आपको ये दिलाएंगे जब आपके इतने परसेंट मार्क्स आएंगे. नो, it's okay to be, to attach rewards to certain results, but it is not okay to love your child on the basis of certain conditions. Show them that first of all they are important, they are relevant. What will happen is in future, even if anything crosses their mind which is not right, any suicidal attempts, any self-harming attempts, they will have this courage to come up and speak to you, and you will be in a position to save them, to help them. So with this thought and with this understanding, I would like to end this video. And once again, to repeat, please, please start following the real framework where you recognize their emotions, you encourage their efforts, you accept the space to make mistakes, and you love unconditionally. Thank you so much. Do share your feedback and do let me know if this resonates with you, and if there's anything or any time when you've come across a situation where you feel this framework can help you now that you know it. Thank you very much. Have a good week ahead.